I just realized something. All the resources and all the books that I point you guys to have all been written by men. So I've read your comments, I've read your DMs, I've read your emails, and I've come to realize, thanks to your help, that because half my followers are women, or more than half, I should probably start sharing resources by women in finance and financial literacy. So I apologize for not doing that sooner, but it's finally clicked in my slow mind. One of the most amazing parts of social media is actually expanding your network and meeting really, really brilliant minds within the landscape of work that you're in. So being in financial literacy and being incredibly passionate about it, I have been able to thankfully meet a lot of great people, and this post could not have come at a better time because I've been able to get acquainted with an absolute badass woman in finance and financial literacy. Her name is Kiana Danial. You may know her as Invest Diva on Instagram, or Kiana Danial on TikTok and YouTube, and she's an absolute powerhouse. She knows investing, she's studied it, she's been featured on CNN, Wall Street Journal, Forbes, she's been awarded like personal finance awards, she's been awarded all this stuff. And so if you as a woman, or even just anybody that's looking to get more financially literate, want to get financially literate by hearing the voice and by absorbing the content of people that know what they're talking about, she's the one to follow. And I've also realized, but just by self-reflecting on my own self-education journey, it's a lot easier to learn something and less intimidating to learn something when you're learning from somebody that you can model yourself after, that you can relate to. And as a guy, it's easier for me to do that because a lot of resources within the financial literacy landscape is written by men. In fact, all the books that I've been recommending to you guys have all been written by men. They're all great books, but I realize that for women, there may not be as many resources, which is why Kiana is such a great role model for not only women of our generation, but future generations and past generations. So if you're a woman that's looking to get more financially literate and you're looking for someone as a role model and someone to model yourself after, Kiana Danial she's the person to go to. In fact, I'm gonna drop a link for one of her courses down below, because it's always much more useful to have someone by your side that can coach you along or that can guide you and can make this thing called money less overwhelming and less scary, because there's a lot of information out there. But if you're gonna get information and you're gonna get good information, you might as well make sure it's from somebody that's a multi-time award-winning author who's been featured on Forbes, Wall Street Journal, Time Magazine, Fox Business, CNBC, who's spent years and years studying and training this, who actually invests her own money and manages her own money, who's in the 2 Comma Club, who has done like just a shit ton of work within the realm of finance and financial literacy and investing, and actually knows what they're talking about, and who can actually guide you to where you actually want to go. Actually. So I hope you liked that video. If you did, click subscribe down below, comment, like, check out the next video. I release a YouTube video every week, so stay on the lookout for next week. And as always, happy investing.